Hi everyone, my name is Rosie and this is my project on my first semester of college as an NUin student in Boston. I got accepted to the program at the beginning of my senior year and was a little hesitant to attend because I was nervous to spend a whole semester away, especially after never being away from home for more than a few weeks. However, I loved what Northeastern had to offer with the co-op program and city campus. I decided to take a leap of faith and really go for it my first semester. I chose to go to Australia. I was terrified, and all I could think about was the 24-hour plane ride right after saying bye to everything I knew. But I had always wanted to go to Australia and decided that it would be an experience I'd get a lot out of. March rolled around and the world was hit with the COVID-19 pandemic, and the semester abroad in Australia was canceled. I was upset because I was really excited for the opportunity, but also relieved that my college transition would be a little easier. I switched to London, another place I've always wanted to go, but that was canceled soon after as well. So, I ended up in Boston, just 30 minutes away from my hometown, staying in a beautiful hotel in Back Bay. I was excited to stay close to my family and friends, but have the opportunity to live in one of my favorite parts of the city. I was so excited to move in. I made lists of all the new stuff I wanted to buy and eventually got my roommate assignment. We started talking right away and were so excited to meet each other. Move-in day rolled around and our NUin adventure began. I started off nervous, of course, and dealt with the newfound independence of navigating the city myself. I took countless T-rides to campus to eat at my two favorite dining halls, IV and Stetson East, get COVID tests, and attend classes on campus. It was nice to be able to have some in-person interaction during the pandemic, and I'm grateful that I could meet some people with shared interests. It was definitely different, and not how I pictured my first semester to go. I don't think I'd ever expect to be doing laundry on the 4th floor of a hotel with a mask covering my face, waiting hours for my clothes to dry. But my roommate and I got creative and were able to do a bunch of fun things to experience the city and meet new people. To stay safe amidst the pandemic, and because we aren't the most adventurous duo, we had a lot of nights watching TV, doing face masks, and ordering delivery. We took good care of ourselves and kept our mental states positive throughout the semester. We got really close over the few months of living together, and I'm grateful for the relationship we have developed. We also managed to get out for a few fun activities, like going to an escape room, dinners with our floor, and a dessert tour of the North End. We tried several different bakeries around the North End, which is a big part of the culture in the city. Even though I've lived near Boston for over 10 years, I was able to see different parts of the city that I hadn't before. We also went out a bunch for ice cream, took trips to the Target in Fenway, visited the Boston Public Garden, and enjoyed the retail experience of the Peru and Newbury Street probably a little too much. I took a weekend trip to Ogunquit, Maine to visit family and went apple picking with a friend from home. Also, we were in Boston during the 2020 presidential election, so we voted by mail and watched the election results roll in together. Towards the end of the semester, we really got into the holiday spirit as we decorated our windows with lights and snowflakes, got matching Christmas pajamas, and set up a mini tree in our room. This was another thing that we probably had a little too much fun with. In addition to all of the fun things I did with my roommate and other NUin students, I of course took time for my academics. I'm a music industry major, and this was the first time I've ever taken classes at school in this career field. I found myself interested in the content I studied in all of my classes and loved getting to do all of it in Boston, a city with an active music community. One of my favorite classes was dedicated to researching different musical organizations and artists in Boston, which was a really cool experience. It has been really fun, and I'm excited to see what the next semesters will bring for me academically. Looking back at this semester, I built several skills relating to independence, including navigating the city by myself, thinking about public safety, and managing all of my different tasks. I learned how to balance meeting new people, succeeding academically, experiencing the culture of the city, and taking care of myself, physically and mentally, throughout the semester. At the end of the day, even though it could have been a lot different, I'm happy with what I did with my NUin semester, and I'm grateful for the relationships that I created.